What is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have a top 5 tips and tricks for you guys to drift slower in Forza Horizon 4. Alright, so guys, we are here right now in Mortimer Gardens. This is one of the nice little small tracks that we can drift on. That is sort of like a practice track. I did actually put this in my beginner drift spots video that I had. It's a good spot. But today we're gonna try and build this car, and I'll show you guys 5 little tips, obviously, to make the car a lot slower. Tip number 1 is going to be tires, and I just want to bear in mind here, guys. I just want you guys to bear in mind here that obviously, you know, the other things that I have on this car already are going to make it slow, as well as if we just remove one thing, it's not going to make the car completely like fast again, but it's going to make it faster, if that makes sense. So obviously the tip number 1 here is going to be tires, but just so you guys can bear in mind, obviously I do have other things on the car, as you guys will see in a few moments, that makes the car even slower. So tip number 1 here obviously is tires. We're going to change this PSI from 55 down to 30, which is the standard PSI that you get in every car. So if you bear with me here, I'll just do this quickly, and we're back here with the power of editing. It is 30 psi in both tires. Right, so I'll show you guys what this feels like and what it looks like, and be sure to keep an eye on the speedometer so you guys can see obviously how fast the car is with 30 psi and then with the 55 psi that I do have on this current setup. Alright, so as you can see there, guys, the car just wanted to lift off there. It just wanted to get going. It was definitely trying to bump up there. Obviously it was going 28, you know, ranging from 25 to 28, 29 miles an hour, and in the straights it would just go from that just like 30 odd. So I'm now going to show you with the 55 psi in it, and you can see, as you will see, it will be a slight difference in speed. But like I said before, please bear in mind that I do have other things on this tune that will make it seem like it's not really that much of a difference. But when you guys are doing it yourself, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see the difference, and you'll feel the difference for sure. So let's get cracking on this. 55 psi, I'm going to sharp again, and then let's go for it. Okay guys, so coming in at tip number 2 here, we have gearing setup. So it's vital that you have a really good gearing setup. So I really like running my final drive at about 3. Once again, everyone is different. So like I have my main gear at 2nd. You can have your 3rd gear as your main gear. My main gear, like I said, is 2nd, so I like to drift in 2nd. But once again, it's completely up to you how you want to have your gears. If you want to drift in second or third, it doesn't matter. But the main thing is you want to have your gears so they don't redline, so they don't smash off the rev limiter, but they just sort of sit on it and they caress it. That is absolutely fine. But if you have it smashing off the rev limiter, you know, it's not gonna feel great. It's not gonna be smooth at all. So try and make it so you hit the rev limiter, but not completely smash off of it, if that makes sense. Okay, guys. So this is gonna be another a show me tip, so to speak. So this is your camber. So for this car, the R34, obviously it is a really quick car, like I said previously. So this car needs a high amount of rear camber. So pay attention to the rear camber, because the rear camber is the thing that we're going to be changing here. The rear camber is on -5, so that is max. That is completely max. Now this is a main thing that people don't really know about. So my friend actually showed me this, and he said that it literally slows down every car, which it does. But some cars react differently to this, and it's that some cars actually it makes it spin out. So you just got to like watch out on how much rear camber you actually put on this, and depending on how slow you want to go. So I usually run anywhere from 4.5 to 3, or to -5, obviously for this car. But yeah, no, we're gonna drop this down a bit. We're gonna drop this down to the standard, which is a 1.5, and then I'm gonna show you the 1.5 and the -5. So once again, guys, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna let you guys see for yourselves. Alright, so as you can see there, it was sort of bouncing off 28 to 27. It's still pretty good. Like I said before, obviously the tires are max again, everything is max. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do show you this again, and then have another car that's set with everything on default, so that way you guys can see the complete difference. But for now, we're going to then jump this back up to -5, so you guys can see the difference between the rear 1.5 camber and the -5. So once again, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you guys watch. Okay guys, so tip number 4 is to max your differential. Some people, including myself, I didn't do this before, and I don't know why I didn't. I was just being silly, I think. But definitely you want to max 100% acceleration and deacceleration on your rear diff. On your rear diff. Obviously, because that is going to lock both tires when they start spinning. It's making them going to spin a bit more. So be sure to 100% diff. Okay guys, so my tip number 5 is the in the actual engine upgrades itself. So for one of these in here, I'm gonna say the camshaft. You always need a race cam in there, always a race cam, and Thoughts of Fun Live has come up just at the right time. But no, you definitely do need a race cam in there. That will obviously make the rear tires spin up a hell of a lot, because it's just pure power. I used to not run cams at all, but if you don't run cams, definitely put them in, but then lower the horsepower on something else. I usually run very low horsepower in my cars, so this is going to be, like I said, a low horsepower sort of tips and tricks. But yeah, definitely run race cam. Alright, so guys, just before we leave here, we have, I've dumbed down everything so it's back to the original state of which the car came in. So we have the tires is on 30, the alignment is, like say the rear is on -0.5, 1.5, and the -5. I've left the toe and the front caster exactly the same, just so you can see it. Hopefully it should be able to still drift. And then the differential is on 75 on both, 75% on both, so that should be okay. And then obviously I haven't taken out the cams or anything like that. It's still the same in the engine, everything is still the same. I just wanted to show you guys with the tire pressure back to its normal state, and the alignment back to the normal state, and obviously the differential back to the normal state. But that's going to wrap up the video here today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. If it did help, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if one of these things did help you. If you're struggling on something, just let me know in the comments. I'll try and remember to check the comments and read them all out, and, you know, answer as many comments as possible. I usually do try and answer all the comments, like say. But no, definitely leave one down below if you're having any issues and stuff like that. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.